get cozy, everybody, because they will continue on the game called Until the Train Comes. Where were we? Yep. So I should reject her. No matter how I looked at it, nothing good will come of it. Although she meant well, I was desperate enough to ask college students to pretend to be my girlfriend. No, there's no need. We've been to so many great places today, and that's already more than enough. Don't worry, Kazuya, I'll help you. No, just listen to my answer. Is that really not a problem? Wait, is this the same? Yep. Same ending. So, we're going to get the sweet home ending thing, I think. Yeah, my sweet home. So, rejecting her didn't count. What if we don't chase after her? In the end, I haven't chased after her. What's the point of chasing after her? We only happen to cross paths at the station, and after that, we'd likely never meet again. I found a restaurant that looked promising, had lunch there, and then returned to the station. I sat on the cold bench at the station, waiting endlessly. The train still didn't arrive, and no one came to talk to me. Why would they? Now, what exactly was I waiting for? After all, we weren't going to see each other again. In the end, I just couldn't figure out why she wanted to go on a date with me. I couldn't come up with an answer, and the one who might have known was no longer here. Maybe I should have chased after her back then. No, it's too late now. I exhaled and gazed at the deserted platform. When will the next train finally arrive? Labyrinth? Alright. Dun, 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 dun. What about this? Will this matter? Santa Claus lives in Finland. Santa Claus lives in Finland, not in Japan. Yeah, you can even write a letter to Santa Claus. Right, you can even find the address online. I wanted to tease her a bit to see how she would react, but who knew she would answer so matter-of-factly. I feel a sense of defeat, like I've lost. Okay, skip around parts. Let's see if things are... Yep, same thing. What if we load? What if this doesn't really count as a gift, does it? This Santa Claus is just too stingy. Why? Just giving one little snowman is too little. Could it be a snowman family? Wait, does snowman have that many family members? 101? I mean, look at this. Look at all around you. Plenty of snow there. It's like, if we imagine it in human terms, it's like plenty of dead bodies all around you. So, that's way too many. Now I understand why Santa Claus was so stingy and only gave one. Alright, I'm going to make one too. Are you planning to make 101 like this? Yep. By the time you're done, the sun will have already set, etc. Skip around a bit. And yeah, we're here at this spot again. We load. Yep. Refuse. I still want my pancake back. Do you really dislike sweets that much? I just want to eat pancakes today. Is that so? Well, there's no helping it then. But give it a try. It really works. Wow, that's a loud motorcycle outside. She put the pancakes back in front of me, looking at me with eager eyes. Does she really want me to give it a try that much? Follow her method, silently repeating it in my heart. No, this feels too much like some weird religious ritual. Can repeating this 3 times really make the food taste better? Isn't it just like those horoscopes that high schoolers believe in? I'm a normal person. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. It's just a piece of pancake. So boring. Anyway, I'm just a boring man from Tokyo. People from Tokyo are all interesting. I can't understand this girl. Are high schoolers' thoughts this hard to understand nowadays? God, that motorcycle's still outside? Go fuck yourself, dude. I cut the pancake in front of me and took a bite. It was still delicious, no special spell needed. Then we skip around again. We know this already. We're trying to look for the other endings, boys, because there's no other. Grab a waffle back. The tiramisu is yours, the pancakes are mine. Wow, I was planning to have a bite. Did you push the tiramisu over just to take my pancakes? Because it smells so good and it looks delicious too. If you want to eat it that much, then just order another one. I've already ordered tiramisu. I don't want the money to buy a pancake. I don't have the money. Do you really want to eat that much? I glanced at her, then looked at my pancake again. It was only one pancake, but two people who want to eat it. This math is simple. Just order another one, or cut it in half. Excuse me. As soon as I looked at the waitress, she came over. Is there something you need? Can I have another pancake? Yeah? Just put it in front of her. One pancake short. Please wait a moment. There aren't many customers in the store right now, so it shouldn't take too long. Sure enough, after a while, the waitress came over with a pancake. Enjoy your meal. Is this for me? But I don't have any extra money to give you. It's just a pancake. Consider it my treat. Really? As expected from someone from Tokyo. Just buying a waffle has nothing to do with being from Tokyo, right? Let's see. What? That's different. I won. Competed in 31 matches with 16 wins and 15 losses. It was really a narrow victory. Even if people say, why take it so seriously against a high school student, I still don't want to lose. I'm still the one who won. Alright, shouldn't the winner get some kind of reward? So the loser has to complete a task given by the winner. Yeah, do I really have to? You're not trying to back out, are you? No way, I'm a good citizen. So then let me think. Although it was I who brought it up, I actually didn't think of anything. No one would have thought that I'd lost the first snowball fight after my sophomore year. What? I thought you were a high school student. I'm a bona fide college student. She quickly took out her student ID, and indeed, she was a student at the nearby university. Really? Is a college student? Right, I wasn't lying. A college student, huh? I did expect that she's only 4 years younger than me. Sophomore in college is about 20 years old. Should I say she's too cheerful, too energetic? I always feel like she doesn't seem like a college student. Kazuya, I, Kaoru, am eagerly awaiting your instructions. Let me think for a moment. Kazuya, what? Have you made up your mind? Let me think about it a bit more. It's rare to get a wish, and just wandering around seems too boring. But my mind can't come up with any interesting ideas. That's why people often call me a boring person. Anyway, let's go have lunch. Just going for lunch? By the time I finish eating, I'll definitely think of something. As for lunch, I recommend this place, Tenjindo. Tenjindo? Yeah, it's the best ramen shop around here. Ramen, huh? Go. Seeing her enthusiastic recommendation, I decided to give it a try and came to this Tenjindo. From the outside, this ramen shop looks like an old establishment that's been running for decades. Whether it's the promotional sign outside or the menu hanging on the wall, everything is handwritten. Welcome, what would you like to order? As soon as I entered the ramen shop, a friendly-looking middle-aged man specially came out to greet me and her. Seems like it's not her first time visiting. The boss also remembers her. Oh, you again. Are you here for that this time? That? What exactly is that? Do you also want that? That? It's a super spicy ramen challenge they're holding right now. She went on and on about the big challenge at this ramen shop. It seems that if I succeed, I can have ramen for free. Last time I was so close to succeeding. Do you want to give it a try too? No, I just wanted to have some regular ramen. Young man, in my shop, the extremely spicy ramen is the regular ramen. Is that so? As a Yamato man, you're not going to avoid the challenge, are you? Wait a minute, I just sat down normally. How did it turn into me having to accept a challenge? No, I just want regular ramen. Young man, in my shop, the extremely spicy ramen is the regular ramen. Is that so? She sat beside me, her eyes sparkling and constantly pushing over the spicy ramen challenge sign. As soon as she saw me wanting to decline, she placed the promotional board right in front of my eyes. Kazuya, let's have a showdown again. Could it be that she brought me to the ramen shop specifically to redeem her honor? Are you trying to cheat? But don't forget, I still have one wish left. Huh? You want to use your wish here? Are you afraid of losing, young man? Then bring it on. I'll be the winner this time too. Alright, both of you are entering the challenge. In no time, 2 bowls of ramen were brought out from the kitchen and placed in front of me and her. Just having it in front of us, the steaming hot ramen already gave off a stimulating aroma. The kind of spiciness that makes you want to cry if you accidentally inhale it. The silky noodles are soaked in red. Yeah, let's just say it's a red broth. The noodles have also absorbed the broth, gradually turning red. No need to taste it. I can probably guess what will happen when I put it in my mouth. It will be so spicy the bubbles will pop up in my mouth. However, even so, I cannot admit defeat here. I glanced at her. She seemed delighted to see the steaming hot ramen placed in front of her. She just said she was about to complete the challenge. Then I will surpass her record. Ready, go. When participating in these kinds of challenges, the order in which you eat the noodles is very important. Great thing I'm learning on how to eat ramen in just in case somebody challenges me in the future. You can't let the noodles soak in the soup for too long. You must eat them quickly before they absorb the spicy broth. As long as I'm fast enough, no matter how spicy it is, it won't be too difficult. This is the surefire way to win a ramen challenge. I took the chopsticks and have a bite. The garnishes and oil immediately flowed back into the broth along the noodles. Now hurry up, otherwise the rest of the noodles will become extremely spicy. This is terrible. This small bite and the multi-layered spiciness attacked my taste buds. As soon as the tip of my tongue touched the broth, not only the tip, but my entire mouth felt paralyzed, unable to move. A wave of spiciness rushed from my esophagus to my stomach in an instant. This isn't just spicy. It's a combination of sour, sweet, bitter, and spicy, as if all the world's delicacies were condensed into one rich flavor. I ate while drinking water. Sweat poured from my entire body. My nose could only detect the spiciness, making me doubt if my sense of smell was malfunctioning. Looking up, she had already eaten 5 bowls. Is it too fast? No, I can't panic. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Only those who can laugh until the end are the winners. Quickly finished the ramen in front of me and immediately grabbed another bowl. I opened my mouth stained with red chili, devouring more and more, but still couldn't match her speed. Why? How can she eat so fast? Is there some secret winning formula that I don't know about? Damn it, how could I lose to a girl I just met? I won't lose. The final winner will be me. Who won? What a pity, young man. You were just a bit short. Damn it. Out of 10 bowls, I only ate 8. It was that last moment. If I had saved the time spent choking on the spiciness, I definitely could have succeeded. Young man, you're welcome to come challenge us again next time. By the way, here's the bill. And then little sis over here. Hey, Kazuya, look at my results. I turned to look at her sitting next to me. Despite eating 10 bowls of ramen, her expression hadn't changed. She said about nearly winning the challenge last time looks like it was true. Congrats, you succeeded in the challenge, so you don't have to pay this time. Victory, victory, victory. She was so happy that she started jumping around and excitedly pulled me to spin around twice. Wait, I'm still full, I might vomit. Spinning around in such a narrow store is dangerous. Before I could finish speaking, she tripped on the smooth floor and lost her balance completely. Whoa, be careful. I quickly grabbed her upper body and she managed to hold onto the edges of the tables. Why does it feel like the distance between us is a bit too close? Hey, buddy, this isn't a dating spot. But if you don't mind, you can take a loving photo and pin it on the wall or promote it online. Alright, don't forget to like the YouTube channel of my shop. Is this boss a salesperson? I saw that she had steadied herself, so I quickly let her go and she gave me an awkward smile. Yeah, thank goodness nothing happened. It's because you randomly started dancing in the store. It's because it was my first successful challenge, right boss? Exactly, haha. Seeing the two of them laughing and saying, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Are there any other rewards for the winner? Free meal today and a coupon. Plus, you can take a photo to put on the wall of my store. A photo? Oh, you look at the photos posted in the store. Each one is a wide smile with a date and a message written on them. I see. Is this an alternate marketing strategy? It seems like something she would like. A photo? No need. No need? I thought you would want to take a picture. Today, not today. Suddenly became hesitant. Does she not like taking photos? Hey there, are you looking to take a photo? I'm not really looking to take a photo. What a pity. Only the winners can take photos. That's our star's rule. Is that so? I said I don't want to take a photo. Young man, it's a total of 8 bowls of ramen, please. Remember to settle the bill before you leave. 8 bowls of ramen. Alright, fine. This is the price of losing. Thank you. Welcome to challenge again next time. I can still feel a bit of spiciness in my mouth. If you drink some soda, the fizz will wash away the spiciness. She pointed at the vending machine at the street just like back to normal. It's not some weird soda, right? I'm not that bad, am I? Did I say something wrong? Ever since I mentioned taking photos, she's been acting strange. So, you really do want to take photos? Kazuya, what time is it now? Now it's around 2:30. Then we still have plenty of time. Where do you want to go next? I haven't decided yet. If we don't hurry, the sun will set. Is there a lot of time yet, or is there no time left? I haven't even taken out my phone and she had already placed hers in front of me. There's a Ferris wheel nearby. A Ferris wheel in a place like this? Yeah, it's a small amusement park. I look at the map and indeed, it's not far away. A Ferris wheel, huh? I don't even know how many years it's been since I last rode one. Now wait, does this really seem like a couple on a date? Go to the Ferris wheel. Let's see here. Sure. The Ferris wheel, huh? I haven't been on one in a long time either. Me too. If it's that close, we probably don't have to walk far, but will it still be open since it's snowing today? Why don't we go and find out? I knew you were going to say that. Hehe. In the end, I can't think of where to go either. Going to the amusement park to pass the time isn't a bad idea. Alright then, let's... Oh. How long do you plan to loaf around? Are you planning to skip Dad's funeral? Kaoru, do you want to miss the funeral? You're the one who killed Dad. Oh, yeah, right. This is Kaoru's phone. She quickly put away her phone and seemed to look at me in disbelief. Did you see that? No, I just flashed by. I couldn't see it clearly. Actually, I saw it. But it was the first time I saw her so flustered, I couldn't help but instinctively deny it. Then let's go to the Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel? I haven't thought about where to go, so the only option is to go see the Ferris wheel. Sure. She quickly walked beside me, heading towards the distant amusement park together. Leaving the main street, she and I crossed the residential area and walked for about 20 more minutes. I almost thought I was misled by the map, but the next moment I saw the destination. The amusement park is very inconspicuous. It doesn't even have a sign. I opened the map and only then I find out the name of this small amusement park. Seeming to be a local amusement park in this area, full of rave reviews from people of all ages on the map. Luckily, it's open today. If it weren't open, I would have to walk 20 minutes back to the shopping district. Shall we take the bus on the way back? I agree. Kazuya, are you already tired? It would be more than enough to carry you back. Really? Ahem, weren't you in a hurry to ride the Ferris wheel before the sun sets? Yeah. Her expression is still a bit gloomy. Is it because of the message you just saw? Wait, why am I so concerned? I did see the message just now, but asking won't help. I've only known her for half a day. If I ask, it would be just to satisfy my own curiosity. The snow from this morning has mostly melted away, so it looks like the Ferris wheel will be operating normally. She and I passed through various amusement facilities and finally arrived in front of the Ferris wheel. Welcome, are you two here to ride the Ferris wheel? Now we just want to stare at the thing, yes. Is it possible to ride today? Don't worry, the current wait time is 0 minutes. Applause, congrats. Do you want to ride now? The staff member might not have seen any passengers for a long time and rushed over like a pet greeting its owner. So, do you want to ride? Yeah. Guided by the staff, she and I boarded the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel gradually ascended, and things that were just on the ground now seemed farther and farther away. She leaned closer to the glass window of the cabin. Initially a bit excited, but after watching for a while, she sat back down in the cabin. I couldn't think of any good topics, leaving only an awkward silence in the cabin. It unexpectedly felt a bit chilly at this high. I really didn't expect to be riding a Ferris wheel in December. At this time it gets especially dark at night, and the lights on the Ferris wheel must be very beautiful. By evening I'll probably have to go back and catch the train. That's true. Her voice gradually turned somber, and she lowered her head. After 2 seconds, she suddenly looked at me. Are you going home to celebrate Christmas afterward? It's not really about going back to celebrate Christmas, it's just what? I usually arrive late for New Year's, and this year my family insisted I go back early. Going home for Christmas and staying until the New Year holidays, so a few weeks more? Just thinking about it makes me feel depressed. Like writing New Year greeting cards by hand? Yeah, that's one of the tasks. What's left? Probably listening to my mother complain in the background. My mom is similar, always thinking the world revolves around her. There are similar people everywhere, huh? My dad was also... Your father? From the previous message, I saw that indeed today is her father's funeral. Dad wasn't a good person either. He would often get drunk, and whether dad or mom met, they would argue so much and break the bottles. Yikes. The only thing I can do is smile. But today I don't even have the power to smile. I just want to run away as far as possible. That's why I'm on the platform. A regular student wouldn't be alone on the platform at this time, you know. Even though she's so cheerful, at times she shows a sorrowful expression, gazing into the distance. She deliberately asks me out on dates as if there is some reason behind it. But right now she doesn't seem like she would tell me. I always wonder, when can I leave this place? If I graduate from university, can I really leave this place? She paused for 2 seconds as if pleading, and asked me a question. Kazuya, if I go to Tokyo, can I be free? Even if she goes to Tokyo, it doesn't mean she'll be free. Just look at me and you'll know. Even living in Tokyo during holidays, I get bombarded with messages from my parents. This isn't necessarily true. Can't always be thinking about running away. Her head dropped lower and lower. Can't even saw her expression. All I could see, her hands clutching the hem of her skirt as if shivering from the cold. This was vastly different from the impression of her being cheerful before. I had known her for less than half a day and I wasn't aware of what happened in her family. However, if it makes her show this kind of expression, is it really a good thing for her? If attending the funeral becomes a psychological trauma for her instead, rather than spending the days crying, I think a smile suits her better. If we want to run away, just run away. Huh? Is that not okay? She hesitated, as if she couldn't immediately think of what to say. I've been following you all day today, haven't I? You weren't very willing either, right? But if I really was that reluctant, I would have found an excuse to leave halfway. She gave a wry smile and glanced slightly at the scenery outside the window. The Ferris wheel has reached to the top, and in that moment, it will descend back to the ground. You always have so much drive, completely different from me. Whether it was initially asking me out on a date or go to the cafe, shrine, or just how challenging the spicy ramen, it's just that I don't want to go home. She reached for the pocket where her mobile phone was, seemingly with a guilty expression. If you don't want to do it, then just don't. If you're unwilling, then leave it to tomorrow's self. But Dad's funeral is today. Will she find out that I saw that message? Will there be a problem if you don't go? Such irresponsible words. Encouraging a girl not to attend her father's funeral, I knew that I behaved like a demon in her mother's eyes. But a stranger wouldn't be able to say that, right? So, do you want to go? As soon as I asked this question, she fell into a long silence. The answer in her heart was almost ready to come out. Mom will definitely go crazy trying to find me. Because, the reason I asked you out on a date today is also, if you don't wanna, then don't say it. Is it okay not to say it? Sure. Speaking of which, I have one command left, right? Huh? When she heard me mention the command, she looked visibly nervous. My instruction is simple. Today you can do what you want to do. No, don't do this. I don't want this. Why are you forcing me to say it? I didn't force you on anything. You're the one who forced me on shit. Her hands tightly clutched the hem of her skirt, looking at me with a face full of resentment. I don't want to go to Dad's funeral, but my dad wasn't a good person, but even if he yelled at me when he was drunk, I'm still his daughter. Kazuya, why don't you tell me? What should I do? That would be something I want you to do. Just saying what I want to do? Why is it so difficult? Let me tell you something too. What is it? I won't be going back home. But the train will soon arrive. Someone has been taking me around everywhere, and I haven't explored enough yet. Why? You just said you were going to take the train. Besides, going home foolishly and getting scolded would make me look like an idiot, wouldn't it? Why would you say that? Do you want to go check out some other places together? Go to other places? What do you think? This is not like you at all, Kazuya. Can I really do this? Don't forget the instructions I gave you. Then, after wiping the tears from the corner of her eyes, she took a deep breath and wore a smile on her face. So then, can I also be your travel companion? Sure, of course you can. As soon as I finished speaking, the Ferris wheel happened to reach the ground. The moment the Ferris wheel cabin opened, a gust of fresh air rushed towards us. We can go anywhere we want. There's no schedule, no deadline, and no destination. The great adventure on Christmas Eve. This big plan sounds pretty good, right? After leaving the amusement park, we returned to the station. I never thought going to the station would be such a pleasant experience. Evening had arrived. Unlike the empty station this morning, there were now quite a few people waiting for the train. Has the train finally started running again? Excuse me, has the train started operating again? Yeah, the tracks affected by the snowstorm have been cleared. For details, please refer to the signs of the station. As soon as I turned around, I saw her standing behind me. Look, the train has resumed. I saw that the station display showed the arrival times of different trains, including the direction to my hometown. That train is indeed heading in the direction of Kazuya's home, right? I said I wouldn't go home. Yeah, you said that just now. Although there's no final destination, but if I don't know where to go, I can't buy a ticket. Where should we go? If you don't feel like taking the train, you can stay here too. Aren't you afraid your family will find you? No need to worry, the funeral should have already started. Better decide quickly. Let's see, I want to continue, but I have to prepare for work because, So this is until the train comes. Pretty wholesome. I like it so far. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.